So over here in the UK, we have something at our garages, or what you may call service stations, called Stone Willys Kitchen. And they offer a variety of hot to-go foods, ranging from things like wraps to pieces of pizza, chicken, things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab a sample of everything today and take it back home and take a little look into it and see if it's really offering bang for buck. So let's get into it. So we've got it all, and we managed to get it back home, but I want to give you a little bit of insight for those of you that are perhaps not from the UK as to what Stone Willys actually is. So Stone Willys is a kitchen that was born in the UK over 10 years ago and now provides delicious hot pizza, wraps and sides across the whole of the UK. And obviously not only that, because it's at service stations, it's available 24 hours a day. So shall we see what they're all about? Let's start with the wrap. So we've started with the meat surprise melt. This is how they usually come, in this kind of openable package. And that's just kind of how it comes. So the meat supreme melt. Let's have a go on it, shall we? You've got like a ground beef in there, you've got some cheese, you've got some pepperoni. The list of ingredients is absolutely astronomical. However, it's okay. It's not that bad. It's not going to win any awards, but for service station food, it's not too bad. This particular one costs £3.65. So price-wise, it isn't that bad, because the service stations themselves actually make these in batch. What they can do is sometimes they can be sat around for a while on these hot trays that you probably saw earlier on. And if you get one that's been there for a while, I can't imagine it being very nice. I'll have a little look in there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. As you can see, not a bad cheese pull. The cheese is the nicest thing going for this. The cheese really complements it. Everything else is kind of stock items. You know, you have pepperoni. I think it's very hard to kind of get pepperoni bad. The beef that's in here, there's like a ground beef that's in it. It's not all that great, but... And the chicken, here's a piece of the chicken that was in there. As you can imagine, it's a little bit on the dry side. The wrap gets a 6.8 out of 10. Not bad. The tomato sauce that's in there is very good. Next, we're going to move on to the pepperoni pizza. This is 2 slices. This on its own costs £3.25. For 2 slices of pizza, it's not too bad at all. They come in this kind of box. As you can see, it's a relatively thick piece of pizza. The cheese on it, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of cheese on it at all. Can you see the very thin layer of cheese on top? And the rest is just bread. They're a bit skimpy with the cheese on this one. Very mid. I mean, you are going to get what you pay for at the end of the day. This is service station food. You know, it's grab and go. It's just cooked. I imagine it comes in great big batches. It's just stuck in an oven, pulled out into a piece of packaging like this, and then just put out. Controversial question: do you eat your crusts or not? My rule is that if you have a good dip, you usually do, but I'm not doing that this time. The pizza, I'd give a 5 out of 10. Just fighting off a wasp there. I wasn't having a fit. And there's not much more to it, really. Yeah, food on the go. If I was to rate the whole thing with everything added together, it's a 6.3 out of 10. Nothing to write home about, but if you were to have anything from there, I would recommend the wraps over anything else. I have had a chance to have a few other things in the past, but the wraps are the best things in my opinion. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, good night, and much love.